let's see if this is something that can be turned around by Evos Divine with the I would say the confusing setup that they have on the skills right now
Yeah,
as the game is about to begin in game number 3.
absolutely, man. Let's take a look and see exactly how they will position themselves here as Moshi flanks around towards that right hand side. M500 in the hands of Rasia. Ignis Firewall sent out. Gonna tackle Chill. Couldn't run away just yet. Aim God. Deep inside the smoke. Wasana with a blind shot. Up against Get High. Jonah fighting Aim God. Off he goes. And he still manages to knock Jonah down onto the ground. All thanks to the electrotherapy. But Get High with a double nade out of nowhere. Puts Chill and Aim God down onto the ground.
And onto the ground they go. The only question is, can they be picked up up close and personal? Wasana goes down as well. Rasia, the one they're dead with only a sliver of health. And will he be able to fight back? No, says Get High as he goes for the finisher.
Bro, come on, man. That was a great play by Rasia, hitting that advanced therapy in the nick of time to make sure his partner, Coachil, does not go down too early. Aimgod did manage to go in there for the knock as well, but unfortunately, Moshi had flanked around in a position where none of them spotted him out, and he was able to deliver the final blow. Crazy stuff from the side of Evos. I thought they almost pulled it off, but unfortunately for them, Buriram very much awake in that first round.
Now let's see though if Evos Divine can be awoken. Coda has been triggered. Position is already known. And well, Buriram is still an eco round, especially when they know that they can still win it with the pistols. Gonna try to fight back, but there goes Rasia with a Kingfisher pushing him out.
Oh, Moshi, final one. And Rasia this time around saying, no, my big brother, you do not get to walk away with an easy one over as here at Evos. A 1-for-1. And looking at this, round 3, Evos, Rasia. 2 eliminations in the previous round and massive amount of damage just from those 2 rounds. So I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more out of this Wonder Kid. Obviously, he needed his guns to kind of ramp up the pacing a little.
Yeah, I mean, Ray and Rasia already with a Kingfisher, as well as a VSK will be pulled out, and Evos Divine, Coachil, and Aim God will go in for the up close and personal with a mini Uzi. Now they go in for the rush, and we're still missing Rasia in this view, so I guess he's still doing the same thing. 3-1 push right now, but Evos Divine managed to break through.
Yeah, man, and this is a potential upset here, Jonah. Mini Uzi, Aimgod going in here for the shutdown, electrotherapy on the play, jumps away, Riptide Rhythm breaking down the defenses, but that only plays to the disadvantage of Evos. Moshi finds Aimgod with the grenade. Jonah, though, tagged up from the back, and Coach Hill could not get it done in a 2v1. And the pickup is not going to be... Of all places, Moshi, the disrespect was real there.
That's Moshi chilling like a villain at that point.
Goodness me.
Oh, Ray, up close and personal 1v3 situation, but Blue Wall saves him. Another one might be able to do so. Sight up close will not be able to hit anyone, and Evos Divine losing that fight.
I mean, this is Buriram just doing Buriram things. A little unexpected of a play. But Moshi just kind of patching himself up on that wall there was just too much. Rasia unable to get away, and Mini Uzi from a range like that shouldn't have been able to get a lot, but of course, in the hands of Get High, it's gonna get him everything.
Yeah, I mean, Moshi just went Humpty Dumpty at that point. Humpty Dumpty lie down on the wall. That's what his jam is about. But one thing that is, I guess this is something that's confusing me right now. Probably a switch up has been made because the electrotherapy is between Aimgod and Coachil, and Rasia might be using that Iris. So I guess they made a little bit of switch up in terms of the skills. And that's how they're working it right now. But let's see if they can get a 2-for-2 at this point, as no one, or Aimgod, has been taken down.
Absolutely, and Moshi with a sliver of health here, managing to back away from that fight, but follow up by Ray and the MP5 will be just enough to put it down onto the ground, but Ray could not hold on, and of course the 3v1 plays against them in the overall grand scheme of things. Ray had nowhere to run, and Buriram now pulls ahead 3-1.
3, 2, 1. There you go. And let's see if they can bring it back for Evos Divine. Last time we saw them in Bermuda against this team. It was a 6-3 battle where Buriram United really won. But with Wasana, with both level 3, MP5, as well as that Scar L, will be very deadly. Not in close range, but even in the mid range.
Okay, this is a very big prize here, this airdrop. Wasana quickly moving close enough to activate the airdrop, but not getting too close. Look at Moshi, man, with the instant delete onto Ray. Aimgod, Renee's gonna go flying out, and that's gonna stop the rotation round from the side of Aimgod and Cochil. A sliver of health here as Jonah gets sprayed down. Wasana finds Cochil, puts him 6 feet under. The pickup can still be possible here. Get high. Mini Uzi tags up Aimgod, but has to back away to play the medkit for himself.
Get high is now fully recovered. A double hit right now. And Moshi on the backup. Rasia, the only one remaining. The pickup is about to be attempted. But here comes Get High. But he goes down up close and personal with a VSK.
I mean, Rasia, the Wonder Kid, once again gets the damage done. Moshi going in for the elimination. Rasia could not get in the pickup. And now, uncle versus nephew. Rasia, the Wonder Kid, looking for the elimination. M590 up against M590. Both the snipers turned into shotgun rushes.
See, though, Moshi backing away, keeping distance. He does have a VSK on him, but I guess he wants that element of surprise, and Rasia will be quite in the open space if he walks in once that blue closes in. But here we go, the turnaround and ring around a rosy switcheroo, I would say, between these two.
Oh, yeah, man. And Rasia. And look at how he repositions. Oh, look at that. Great play by the kid. And the grenade goes wide, and Moshi sidesteps the nade. Both players down under 50 HP, and Rasia will show his big bro exactly what he's made of as Evos Divine pulls one round back all thanks to the kid.
I know we've been asking for a sniper versus sniper battle, but sniper versus sniper on a shotgun battle. That's quite different overall. But we know who wins it.
Oh, yeah.
It is Rasia. And quite a great move as well. Not giving any chance for Moshi to back away. The blue's closing in. He also pulled out that nade and just pushed him into one corner. And the rotation-wise, didn't even give him so much in healing, but he managed to pull it off on a 180.
And that was a very fair fight between the two players because neither one of their active skills was giving them a huge boost in terms of power, right? You're talking about a Cassie up against Moshi's Clue. So at the end of the day, it was a fair fight with the M590s. Of course, the Clue could have given him a little bit of information, but Rasia literally knew exactly where Moshi was. So in the grand scheme of things, that was a great victory for Rasia. And Evos Divine saying, not just yet. We've got some fight left in as they rotate around. Need to take the glue wall down. But Cochil maybe a little bit too close to Get High and squad. Pushing on ahead without that backup on his side. And Rasia with a great knock. Get High down on the ground. The pickup might just be possible here. Wasana stuck between two players. Gets the first knock. Ray and the Mini Uzi will not do them justice. What an unbelievable play by Wasana.
And imagine, Wasana, I believe he does have the M590, but before getting that, he only have a Mini Uzi on him. So he picked it up that quickly and turned things around, joining by Jonah, and they managed to wipe out in the entire Evos Divine. So it's 42 in the scoreline right now, and it's getting close to match point for Buriram United.
This is a tough one for sure. Cyber airdrop down in the middle part of the map. Both teams on for a mad rush towards it. And you know Wasana is going to be looking to be the first one to get there. And Smokes, great minds think alike for sure.
Let's see, though, if a great mind will be able to beat them down at this point. Aim God will be damaged. I guess that is coming from Moshi, but up close and personal, 1v2 situation. Wasana was able to recover, but not so much. Only had a 110, triggered that flam barrage, and into the smokestack. Holy, quite confused on where to shoot.
Yeah, man, I mean, even though they are all super confused as to where to shoot, don't forget, Moshi had that clue. And they had a clue that, okay, Evos is in the smoke, so just shoot at the smoke. That was a very vague instruction, but they managed to cook their opponents out there and literally smoked them.
Smoked and cooked. I mean, you have the smoke grenade as well as that flat mirage. And that's how they are playing with it. Match point for Buriram United right now. Only one more chance to go. It is looking like Buriram United will bring this home with a 3-0. And Evos Divine, no response just yet.
Yeah, that round was straight from the Buriram kitchen, bro.
Uh,
Got the flat mirage as well as those smokes just for the perfect tenderized meat to barbecue. And of course, Jonah now looking for that nade on the tag. Hand drops in. Brings it in. Electrotherapy, can it do the justice? Yes, it can. Osana finding in God. F590 in hand. Look at that. A sliver of hell! And will be punished by Mochil. Jonah now with the backup. Spots out of play. Mochil needs to turn around, but the denial from Get High, who appears out of nowhere. Rastia with a sliver of health. Has to deal with 3 players. Goes in for the tag, but instead gets tagged up by the ice grenade on the location. And the man needs to recover first. Unfortunately, didn't have enough time. And Buriram says bye-bye to Evos after a quick shot and shutting them down.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a quick shot. They want to end it quickly, and they followed through. I mean, it is even